Hi guys, I am with Olga. She's going to introduce us the crisis of the 98 and Russian crisis. Okay, let's do it. Hi
Hello.
Olga, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
Good. Tell me about you.
My name is Olga Mironova. I'm from Russia. I'm working here and staying more than 3 years. I'm economist, international economist, and today I will be pleased to tell us about this crisis.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, tell us about the crisis of the 98. How do you perceive everything?
For us, the crisis 98 it was like top of all the crises which we had before. During all the 90s, we have so big changes in our culture, in our politics, in our economics. The 98 it was not so big for standard people. Of course, for people who had a lot of investment, who had big companies, it was quite difficult, especially if they're making some importations. They used to have dollar current exchange 6 ruble, and after this became 28. So it was a big, huge difference. Yes, for people who was doing exportation, it was advantage because the price, competitive price of the products became better, and they sold much more. For standard people, it was big problems in they have to change work. Some people lose job, some people lose a lot of money, and if somebody have some debts indoors, these debts increased incredibly. You can imagine.
Okay, so as you said before, the crisis was not just in 98, it was all the 90s. Tell us about the currencies changes.
I can tell you from my experience in '94. I stayed in Moscow for only one day, and I was with my father and my brother, and we came to some stores and see people like crazy purchasing everything. We ask what happened. They say you have 3 days to change your money. If you're going to purchase something, you can change. If not, you just stay with your money. It was difficult to go to bank and exchange. It was so funny.
What about people that have the money kept in they didn't know, they didn't realize that they have to change the money. They just
Yes.
lose?
Yes, a lot of old people who have saved their money during all the years, they saved it in beds and homes, and they lost everything. They found after this that.
What other currency changes happen?
In '98, they make a additional denomination. They cut 3 zeros from our money, and it was much more easier because they made is in 2 or 3 years. It was quite.
Okay, so how the crisis of the 98 affect you, your family?
For us, it was not so big problem because we have no money to and don't almost cannot lose. Only the cost of the products increased. Imagine if you purchase before this money quantity, after this we need to pay much more to purchase something. And for my family, it was positive because my parents could find a better job after this crisis. But for a lot of people who used to have business, who used to have a lot of money, it was quite difficult.
As you say, the negative impacts, tell us about the positive ones.
I think that positive it became more opportunities in job, as well for people who export. It became much more easier to work in this.
New industries.
Open new industries, new markets. It increased stability after this. But it was a big shock for investors because they used to have image of Russia that is a very stable country, and after this crisis, when everything happened very faster, a lot of people lost their faith in our country, and after this, a lot of people don't want to work with us so much.
By this moment, how you see the future crisis? Like you tell us before that the oil is dependent, the oil price and everything. So you see possible near crisis, or how you see that?
First of all, as you know, our country had a big dependence of export of oil or export of other material. prime material.
Mm-hmm.
And if world price it's in good rate, we have a lot of money for our government. If not, we have crisis. In this moment, as I know, it's quite stable. Our budget at this moment is have very good level, and but all will depend of new politics of Putin, who arrived again to our country. So everybody think that we need to pay too much attention to this, but I hope so for investors it will be much more better.
Okay, Olga, thank you very much.
It was a great pleasure. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.